so you got married under pressure, basically.
So, just after that, when I realized that things were not going to work out, I was even the one trying to find a way to let it work at a point. But it turned out to be, I mean, a journey that wasn't going to really end. I think I was moving into a new place. I wasn't getting the place. And her dad was very influential. So I discussed with her, hey, can you talk to your dad to see if he can be of help? You know, and she just said, no, I can't. And I'm like, why? Said, I can't talk to him. And I said, okay, see, he's cool with you. I mean, in a way, because you're still there in the house. I can see that. Just thought, she said, no way, I wouldn't. So I had to find a way to solve my own problem. Then my uncle called me from Cape Coast, very angry that the man had called and the kind of language that was happening, he wasn't happy about it. And I said, Uncle, you know what? I think both of us need to go our separate ways for some time and then see if this thing is going to work out. If not, just move on.
Lavia.
Just move on. Just move on.
What do you think of Ben? If you were in the situation you were in with a guy like Ben, what would you have done?
I would have left him a long time ago. You see, Ben, you're looking at it from one side. You see, I'm talking from somebody whose father is probably as strict as your lady's father. Yeah. The only difference is that my mother was able to calm him down at certain points. So I'm taking my mother out. If my mother wasn't there, my dad would have probably reacted the same way.
Right.
You don't expect me to go and ask my dad for a favor on your behalf when my dad is in that mindset.
Yeah.
You know, you don't expect me to go and be extolling your good virtues to my dad when he's in that mindset. Even with my mom around, it took my dad 2 years to forgive me. Even with my mother around. You see, at that point, all your father-in-law or what my father saw was red.
Yeah.
He wasn't thinking. Yeah. My dad also at a certain point was speaking to my husband's father in a certain way. He wasn't, my father is not somebody who talks, but you see from his face, he's frowned. This man greets him and he won't mind him. You know, and my father-in-law said, "Onye ni parfum, onye ni parfum kra." I mean, one of the top pilots in this country.
Hello.
You know? Yes, hello. Onye ni parfum kra. You know, and to him too, he's like, it's not because my son has impregnated your daughter, so you can talk to me like that. I
didn't do anything wrong.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Exactly.
You know, that's how your uncle too was feeling, you know. So he was under pressure because I'm sitting in my corner.
Yes.
Someone should insult me. I think what your mistake was, you should have risen above.
Yeah.
You see, you were angry, and rightly so. You see, my husband's father and my mother sort of now speaking here, I now get what both of them did. They shielded my husband from the pressure that you got directly.
Yeah.
Because if they were not there, he would have got it directly from my dad.
Yeah.
But my mother covered him, his dad also covered him. Without, they didn't...
It wasn't blatant.
Yes, they didn't tell him that, you know what, Nabia's dad is blowing me rot, or my husband is blowing me rot because of you. They covered him. But I think you too, and I don't blame you, because at that time too, you also not thinking. But I think you should have risen above it. You should have seen all that behavior from her, from his family, as petty.
Okay, so it never happened that I had to think twice about my decision. You know why? If I had to rise above those things, then I needed to throw away so many things.
Yeah.
But at that moment, I mean, like, I know you women, when you get into that scenario and the pressure, you always sometimes talk without necessarily thinking about what you're saying.
I did that too.
You understand me? And there were times I needed to come in and say, you know what, just watch it. I'm really getting frustrated about some of these things. Because you got to a point, my side wouldn't talk, your side is throwing, and no, everybody's like, we don't want to come in again.
You know, Ben, do you think that because you were, like you said, you've always been alone?
Yeah.
So maybe because you've always been alone, orphan at a very early age, and even the fact that your uncle raised you is not the same as your parents raising you. Could that be the reason why you didn't appreciate the family, support? Because that's what your leading question had, from all angles, father, mother, everybody, and you felt like you were alone in this.
I think,
could that be what it was?
To a larger extent, yes, because I felt, okay, and you see, I was doing everything. Whatever they asked, I do them. All I just wanted was a little bit of support. Like, okay, I think this guy...
You felt ambushed, basically.
Yeah, I think this guy has really taken the responsibility and he's doing everything.
Yeah, but that's not, you see, that's what Nabia is saying, that that's not all it takes. That's just not good enough.
In her case, I understand perfectly. You get the support and it's helping you to shape up and know what to do next. Here's the case, you're not getting anything. Even the little that you're doing is not necessarily being appreciated. And you're like, okay, what do I do next? You're trying to get closer to your in-law, he's not like budging. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It could have been the approach.
All right, so...
Exactly, because you even sat here and said...
Yeah, I got...
sometimes when you go and see your in-law and he frowns, you frown back.
Because you know why? I'm like, okay, fine, on your birthday, I just buy something and say, Dad, it's a birthday, we sit down as men, we're just talking.
No! You're not part of the that table of men. You can't sit there.
I'm saying this. I'm saying, remember, you get an invitation.
You drink on this one.
No. You get invitation to meet him up. He's having his birthday, his drink up. He says, I want to see you. You sit with him. You're talking as men. He's asking you questions, you're answering him. You understand me? There are times, you could see that, yes, even though he's smiling with you, at the back of his mind, he knows what he's doing. And I'm also answering the questions in a way that I feel would make him happy to understand, okay, I'm getting closer to this man all of a sudden. Because he was like, I want to see him at my party.
Or maybe he was trying too hard, Nabia.
I want to see this guy at my party.
Taking the words out of my mouth.
You understand me?
You're trying too hard.
I want to see this man at my party. And I was like, oh, that's an invitation for me to, get closer. So I also get something for him.
I think it's your case is like damned if you do, damned if you don't. But I think that you needed a balance. I don't know, because
that's what I'm saying. I was basically trying to get closer just for them to say, gentlemen, okay, whatever it is. But it wasn't working. It was Nabia, you had a fantastic.
No, I don't think so. And I was coming to that, Nabia. I didn't say it wasn't smooth sailing.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, look, the whole case of mommy's boys, daddy's girls. How true is that? Because you were clearly a daddy's girl, and your husband is a mommy's boy.
Yeah, serious mommy's boy.
I mean, honestly, and in this case, I can. There are certain mother-in-laws who look at you and think, I want to ask me, but you are the seductress. You are the one. My son would have gone to MIT by now, but thanks to you,
University of London,
says he has to work to look after family. So the money is for the child now.
Yeah. Did
you have something similar? Or would you? Or let's just say, what were some of the issues? I mean, because you sound like everything was quite smooth sailing.
No.
That's what Ben is saying. Let's prove Ben.
My mom did this. My mom that. So okay, Pete.
No. Okay. So with all respect to my mother-in-law, maximum respect to her. I didn't fit in the ideal mother-in-law, daughter-in-law situation. Let me explain. Even though it looks like we are very cultural and that kind of thing, I am very, very antisocial. So mother-in-law calling her, oh ma, it's the same, that kind of thing. You don't catch me doing that.
Yeah.
She is a very strong Christian. Doesn't mean I don't believe in God, but the things, we're quite sorry, you join this group, you don't wear anklets, which I have one on.
You're just a rebel.
I know, short stuff, I didn't fit, and
Papa
this is
said, Papa.
must and this is like a typical you know that the Ashanti women are very
Imposing, eh?
imposing, like they are very strong, like the matriarchs of the family. They are, and this is Nabia coming in
and doing anything she wants.
Yes.
First of all, she gets pregnant, no marriage.
Then
You know,
as I don't humble myself to a certain, you know, that kind of thing. So it wasn't smooth like that, because she was now getting to know me, and it wasn't like I was also bending, like how you were
when you
trying.
say humble yourself, though.
I want to use as an example, like how you were going there, you were trying to be nice, me in all of this, I was me dreaming.
Yeah. Was it deliberate though?
That's how I am, you know, and it was difficult for her and it was difficult for me, because my mother is like me. My mother is not clingy. My mother won't hug you. My mother, oh, are you okay? All right, I'm going to sleep, you know. But this is another lady who wanted to sit by her, talk. So how was your day? So I can probably see her, might say, then you walk away and go and sleep. I'm not being rude, but this is me, you know. But even at that stage of the pregnancy and all that, there was still the expectation that I would call, oh ma, say, me call hospital, say.
You didn't do none of that?
No, because I was thinking that I went with your husband to the hospital. I'm thinking that he would tell you, why do I have to call you, you know? And also, when she found out from her son the type of person I was, and he told her, oh, Nabia say, Nabia ba says like or near my shorts, like
Just trying to warm the mother's, you know.
yes, and I think he didn't really help. He described me too well. He should have embellished Kakra, or maybe come to tell.
But I think here's a case where he knows who his mother is. So, you know, no surprises there.
So we should have also come to tell me that, okay, you know what, in dealing with my mother, when you come in your hot pants, do it longer. That kind
Like
of
Hot pants longer.
I mean, as in, she trousers.
She trousers.
That bra, you know.